um, ask him a couple questions. How you doing? How's the band doing and stuff like that. So, if you have any questions, drop me a comment right next to the live stream or text me on UK number plus 447393699913, the usual number. So thank you very much, John, for being on the show with us today. Let me just adjust this so I can see what's going on here. So we're live here, we're live there. Yeah, we're fine. Double check here. Okay, yeah. So, first of all, the band Take is from America. The hometown is Las Vegas. Is that correct, John? Can you tell that? Can you
That is
see me?
correct.
Can you see me fine? Maybe I can turn on the light for that.
I, I can see you all right.
You can see me okay? We like this.
Oh, you have some nice guitars.
Yeah, yeah. That's my special precious uh, collection. Yes. I'm sure you have a better ones than I have these. Do you have
Yeah,
everything? Do you have your drink, your smoke, everything? So, so
I'm
first of
good, man. I'm good. I got.
oh no, oh no. So how's Las Vegas? I've been in Las Vegas 2005. The last time I've been in Las Vegas. Very crowded, hawkers everywhere. Everybody was drinking on the streets. How's Vegas these days now? First of all, John.
Vegas is probably a lot crazier than 2005 was. Um, it's grown a ton, but I'll tell you what. If you go off of the strip, off of like all the craziness, it's just like any other community in the world. It's actually, there's families and there's all sorts of cool stuff to be had and seen off of the strip. So it's cool, man. It's a blast. It's super hot right now, though. I'll tell you that.
Well, there was always in Nevada. It's very hot this time. Well, it's not the season yet, is it?
It's a desert.
Huh. Interesting.
It got up to 100 Fahrenheit about last week, which is much earlier than it usually gets to 100 Fahrenheit here.
You know what I tell you? In the UK, usually this time, yeah, well, overall in Liverpool, is most of the time it's raining or it's drizzling or it's not really nice. But since the lockdown started in UK, it's blue skies. For some unknown reason, I can't explain. It's blue sky, it's nice weather. Sometimes at the night, it's a little shower, but that's it for 6 weeks now. Unusual, and even the old settlers, they're saying 40 years we never see anything like this. Anyway, so let's go back to the band. So unfortunately, you guys can't join it together because you all still locked down. You can't travel or at all, or what's the story with the band? You can't.
Well,
Can you do the
we're
rehearsal?
technically not supposed to be. No, we actually haven't really practiced in a while.
Hmm.
Obviously, we're on lockdown, so we can't have any shows here in Vegas, which is terrible. We're hoping that it gets lifted in the next 2 or 3 weeks here in Vegas in Nevada. But no, we haven't been able to do much. We still write, we still send each other music, but actually getting together physically has been a tough task.
We are spinning those two songs you sent us the other day, The Void and Leech, if I'm saying it correctly. Um,
Yep,
who is behind
you
the
are.
song? Who is actually responsible in the band, John, for the lyrics and for the music for the.
So I do all the lyrics, and then we had our guitar player Trent write both of those songs, and kind of just collaborated and came out. We wanted to do something. If you listen to Void, it's very heavy, it's very direct, it's straight to
Yes.
the point. If you listen to Leech,
Yeah.
a little bit more technical, with some singing. So we tried to have those both songs be very different from one another.
There's a lot of vocals in the Leech. That's only the band, or did you hire someone to do the back voice? Because at the end, looks like there's some like a.
So So we actually have we invited a there's another band here in town. They're like an indie rock band. They're called Lowercase Committee, and they did some backing vocals on it, and then our producer actually did some backing vocals on it to try to give it like a, a meaty, beefy sound, where there's more than one person singing. So we wanted something that's a little bit heavy and more powerful than just me trying to sing. To be honest, I don't have the best singing, so I came up with the melody, laid down the track, and then they actually came in and made it sound good.
So how long the band take being around, and can you introduce the band for us, please?
Yeah, so we've actually been a band since 2003, and we started out playing in front of like a couple people here and there in some bars here in Vegas, and we've gone through a multitude of lineup changes throughout the years. Currently, the band consists of Dan and Trent, who play guitar, Sean, who plays bass, and Matt, who plays drums. But we've gone through 10 drummers, 5 bassists, a couple other guitarists. It's been all right. I've been able to be the consistent kind of glue, I guess, over the years. But I'm super blessed to have the guys in the band that I have now.
So basically, you can't rehearsal. You can't do any much just over the maybe Skype or WhatsApp or sending your stuff through the electronic version. At least we have the capability these days to do, at least with the technology to help each other. It's something you guys planning to maybe video with those 2 songs, or something in the pipeline, in a schedule?
I really, I don't know if each of the members has. Well, actually, you know what? If I can get all of them on the same schedule, on the same page, then yeah, we'd love to write a video and be able to do something super cool. But right now, we're just going to work on releasing a song like every month or a month and a half for now, and see what happens. We like I said, we've been playing since 2003, and we really just do it because we love it and love the interaction with the fans and just hearing their feedback and just being able to rock out, even being older.
Right.
It's such a cool experience.
So you can obviously tour at the moment. So everything is postponed, or what's the situation in your side, from your side?
Yeah, there's no touring. There's no shows. I don't think there's much going to be happening, at least in Vegas, for the next little bit. But I feel bad. We don't make a lot of money in the band, to be honest with you. We have other jobs, that supports our career. But for the bands that are supported by touring, man, I feel so bad for them. And I guess I'll just give a shout out. Like find your favorite band, your favorite touring band, especially the underground bands. Yep. Who really have to make money with merch and with streaming. Go out there and buy their merch and stream their songs, because this is the way that they make most of their money, and it's tough right now.
Mm-hmm. So you guys,
it's a desert, literal desert.
Yeah, I know. So you guys based directly in Vegas, or surrounding town somewhere under the mountains?
No, we all live in Vegas. Just we're scattered around the town. We do have those. You've been here. We have those beautiful mountains in the backdrop.
Yes.
That surround the entire valley, which is awesome. But,
beautiful, awesome.
And those are only 5 minutes away from driving from anywhere in Vegas. So it's awesome. But yeah, we're all just scattered around town in different places.
So everybody okay from the band? I mean, family-wise, with the COVID-19, anyone get one, or everybody's okay and healthy? Everybody safe?
I haven't heard anybody from our band or family getting sick, but I know that it's been difficult. Like our bass player is a teacher, and he's been trying to teach from home for the last 2.5 months, which is a totally different experience. So it's just kind of trying to adapt to the different situations. But now we don't have anybody that's really gotten too sick. I have a couple distant friends but they were fine in the end.
Yeah, I just talked to Chuck Billy from Testament the other day, and he got one, and he said, well, it was very well. He said, I'm not usually sick at all, and it was really tough for him. So he said it's really bad. It's really bad. So anyway, let's go back to the band. So. What's the situation in the U.S.? You think they will open at least small crowd at least at some point, or what's the situation? Because I stopped watching the news about 2 weeks ago.
So yeah, I hope so. I did see that there's supposed to be like a country music artist who's pretty big that's supposed to be playing in the middle of May, actually like in a week. And they're going to have like all sorts of social distancing guidelines where people have to stand a certain amount away from each other. But for us, for a band that plays hardcore and metal, we don't. I don't know how fun it's going to be to play a show where we can't touch or jump into the crowd or mosh. So I don't know. I hope that they can start getting the statistics and start figuring out how serious this whole thing really is, and then letting us go back to being able to play shows again sooner than later.
I think U.S. and then is I think UK, and then I think it's Spain, I believe, or Italy. So it's pretty bad in U.S. At the moment, is it? With this COVID-19. Can we losing your signal here? Can you hear me? John, are you there? I think we lost you. Still there?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, we're back. At least, okay. Give a sec. Get this to the. Yeah, it's better now. Can you hear me? Yeah. So yeah, my last question was about it's pretty bad in U.S. U.S. I think U.S., UK, and then Italy, and so it's pretty bad. And you're saying the country singers, they starting to do some little gigs here and there, but with the metal kind of style bands, it's difficult to do the kind of distancing because you like to be in the front, cheer out the band, but it's not possible at the moment, is it?
No, it'd be too difficult. I think if we were to play live, we would just be playing live at our house, like streaming on some kind of social media, because there wouldn't be really much of a crowd interaction at a show at this moment, which we kind of feed off of that. We love being able to see the crowd just going nuts and punching each other in the face and what else they want to do.
Yeah, I was just have a band right before you, and they're from Czech Republic, and it wasn't so bad over there, but what they doing now, they open the clubs up to 100 people, however no alcohol. So it's kind of crazy, it's like what the people will, how the club actually will make money, if there is no, you pay maybe some admission, but what else, I mean, you need some alcohol, the guys, they wanted to have a beer or a shot or something, it doesn't make any sense, so anyway, so you said something maybe at a live stream. Can you actually guys do it? Can you get together to do the live stream at least, or?
I don't know if we have the capabilities as far as like technology goes, because you see, some, like by Goldfinger, I think just did one, and it sounded unbelievable. So if we were to do it, I wouldn't want anything less than sounding awesome.
Yep.
I mean, we might be able to play around with it and see if we can get it sounding good and then go live, but maybe, I don't know. I can't promise you anything.
Okay, yeah. We have one live stream from one of the bands from Europe as well. They did like a garage setup a little bit. As you said, the sound wasn't perfect, but at least there was something, and the guys get excited. The fans were very excited, and how you actually? So you said guys, you have regular jobs, so this is something extra for you guys, like a hobby at the moment.
We toured a lot when we were younger, and now we're all like 30s, mid 30s, and so I would say, yeah, it's a very big hobby of ours. It's something that we love. Anything is to write and perform,
Yep.
and just to kind of express ourselves through music. But touring right now at our age and with families and trying to support them is difficult, man. Like, you know, a lot of bands tour full time and they barely get by. So if we are able to tour and be able to support our families, we'd do it in a heartbeat, you know. And so who knows? Maybe one day we can get back to it. But right now it's just kind of playing a show here, playing a show there, doing as many as we can, or as many as our old bodies will let us do it.
Do you have an agent, or you managing everything yourself, John?
I do it all myself.
So how you getting gigs? You just call the
We can't
venue
afford
and
an agent.
I see what you mean. So you just call the venue and set up everything yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. We call, or a lot of, sometimes we'll get agents that call us and say, hey, do you want to play a show?
Oh, great.
And it'll be booked through that way.
All right. And are you selling at least some merchandise at this point, or do you have any? Can we point out the fans to?
We have merchandise, but we don't have anything online. We just have some shirts left from a previous, you know, a few shows that we had done last year. But we don't have anything online. We basically just have all of our music on all of the streaming sites, and that's about it right now.
So where the fans can find your stuff, where they can download from, where they can buy it?
Yeah.
I mean, download legally, obviously.
You know, basically. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Basically, all the big ones like iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, all of that stuff. Our name is kind of hard to find, so you have to search Take and then one of our songs, and then you can find it. So you search like Take Void or Take Leech, and then stuff will come up. But on all the main ones, we do have a Bandcamp that has songs from like 2004 and 2005, much older material on there than we have on Spotify and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool if you want to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, fans can find you on a Facebook page, which is Take Vegas. That's how I found it. You recommended to Take Vegas. That's
Correct.
That's how I found you on. And there's a link for the Spotify, Twitter and Instagram. So you guys definitely check them out. And you said this is those two songs released, the latest one, and then you have. You said you might be released every month or every month and a half another track. That's something you do. You're not gonna do the whole album. This is the way you guys doing it, one by one.
So without being able to tour, we try to keep our fans engaged by releasing a song, you know, once every month or once in every month and a half. We've seen that without touring, if we release a whole entire album, then people go through the album and then they kind of forget about you after like 2 or 2.5 months. So we try to keep people engaged. So we released Void in February, Leech in April, and then we're going to release a new track called Everything at Once Was, probably towards the end of May if everything works out. The track is completely done. We're just waiting to set a date for it.
All right, I see. And it's going to be available again, all these streams for all the fans can buy. You guys have a YouTube at all, or not really? Do you have guys YouTube? You do.
We
YouTube?
do. Yeah, we have a YouTube. Yeah, if you search like Take, usually one of the best ways to find us is search Take I Walk Among the Dead, which is one of our song names, and that comes right up. We have a music video for that song that we put together for a show last year. So Take I Walk Among the Dead, and it'll take you to our YouTube page.
All right, I'll search it. I'll put it in a comment so everybody can find it, and or actually I can make a link on our website radiobloodstream.com.
Cool.
So basically that's not much you can do at this moment. At this point, are you still maybe writing some song or with the guys together somehow?
Yeah, so both of our guitarists will send the rest of the band, you know, tracks, and individually we'll start writing to those guitar parts or start adjusting them. So yeah, there's definitely ways we can continue to write. We wrote this last song completely just through email, and then I went over to our producer's house and did vocals. So that was the only time I was actually in person with another person. So and I think it came out really good. It is super heavy, it's super energetic, and it's just one of those songs that's going to leave you at the very end like kind of grasping for air because it's just so intense.
You can really, when you sent me the track, it was like, first of all, I was like, I'm not sure, but you can really feel, you can really hear the professionalism in that, and it's nothing like like a garage band or anything like that. So I said, well, no, that's. At first, I wasn't sure. Then it's like, oh no, that's actually good stuff. Actually, I like that actually. So.
Well, thank you.
Oh no, thank you for the music. It's a pity at the moment, you guys can't tour. Nobody can tour at this moment. Everybody I call, everybody I do the interviews with, it's just heartbreaking. They have tours set it up basically on every day or every second day, and you can't do anything. You just sit home and stay put and wait. Everything's go away. It's just the time. The another thing is I would like to ask you. So is the fans around Vegas, how they take the metal kind of style? Because I'm not sure if that's the area they really like kind of that style of music you do, guys. Do you have?
So we have a good above ground scene and an excellent underground scene. We play at some like underground veterans halls, and you'll get anywhere from 200 to 500 kids and adults packed into this tiny little room. And if you go on our YouTube page, I actually posted 2 videos from past shows where I recorded another band, and it's insane. It is mind blowing just how nuts, people stage diving, just going crazy. It's the most beautiful thing, man. The underground scene here is awesome. Of course, you have the big casinos that draw, the bigger bands. The T-Mobile Arena now will draw bigger bands and stuff. But I lean more towards like the underground, to where you can get in the pit and punch somebody in the face and then hug afterwards, and it's totally cool.
Are you guys? Did you guys or somebody ask you to support any big guys?
We've played with bigger bands throughout the years. We had a show lined up with a relatively bigger band in April, and it got canceled, unfortunately. We were stoked about that. But we've played with some pretty decent bands. I mean, nobody like massive like Testament, but like. For us, there were some shows where you played in front of like 1,000 people or something, which is totally cool for us.
That's nice. Yeah, it's 500
we're
is very nice actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
America's everything is big, but 500 for Europe, it's a very nice crowd, really. So.
We're much more of the play at a hole in the wall, like in a basement or a living room, and let's just beat the crap out of each other and just tear that place down. That's what we like, man. We don't need the big old sound systems and everything sounding perfect. We just want to just rock and just rage inside of these little tiny venues.
So what are you guys using? Are you playing as well, or you just the lead singer?
I just do vocals. Yeah, so I can tell you I wish we had Dan on here. Dan would tell you everything in the world about his guitars and his pedals.
Can we get him on the phone as well? Can he join us? No.
He works construction, man. He works. Yeah, he works from like 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day.
What time is in Vegas now? It's like what, like at 2:00 afternoon now?
It is 1:25.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's about 8 hours behind.
He'll actually build he'll build his guitars, build his pedals out, and he actually has a recording studio at his house too. So he's got some cool stuff going on. He's a cool dude, man, who is just a complete freak about what he plays and how he plays it. It's funny. It's funny to watch.
Well, that's good. You have somebody like this around. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff you have to, as you know, this stuff you need some passion in. definitely. It's
sure.
without passion, there would be loads of stuff wouldn't be there if there's no heart or passion, and I don't know. Anything else we need to know?
When we write, each song that we write, like I said before, is going to be much different from the previous song. We don't stick to one heavy genre. We try to combine heavy genres in each song and then try to challenge ourselves to outdo that song, the previous song. We don't stick to the same recording in every song. Void is recorded in A, Leech is recorded in D, and then the new song that we have coming out this month is actually recorded in standard E. And it's actually, for tuning up, it's actually one of our heavier songs. So we try to challenge ourselves. As long as the song has energy, we don't care if we're playing hardcore, metal, or rock. We just want it to have as much energy as possible.
So you don't consider put yourself in some kind of box and say, well, we are death metal band or we are heavy metal band. So you're just experimenting. You're trying to experiment, with the stuff you do.
Yeah, exactly. Like the new song that we have has hardcore, metalcore, and definitely a brutal breakdown at the end that will have, kids hopefully headbanging in their cars and then, kicking each other in the face when we play shows live.
hopefully it's just, in a friendly kind of, how would you say it? Like a friendly kind of environment, not just, punching each other just because, of that. Are you guys damaging anything on the stage? No, I hope not. Are you throwing the toilet papers? That's why we don't have any now.
Oh man, I had promoters extremely mad at me throughout the years because I would jump on their stage and put holes in all of their stages, and
oh my God.
And so they actually had me banned from a couple stages for a while.
Oh boy. Yeah. I remember I was doing one festival once in my life. I was like, I gotta try one, and we have this big stage. There was like a open air one, and there was a guy. He would start crawling up the, when I have these ladders, these crawl all the way up. We couldn't get him down. I don't know. He was drunk out at the same time. So and then he goes over 20 minutes. The timing is very precise, and it's like 20 minutes over. So the last band we have to almost cancel. So horrible. Anyway, so sometimes really, the guys get really pretty crazy out there. But then there's a show. Remember, everybody remember. Do you remember the guy? He's a blur. It's like, okay, I remember that now. Yeah. This is the times when we remember. Oh, remember when I was drunk? No, I remember. Don't.
we want to leave the fans saying, "Wow, that was incredible," like, where their hearts are beating, faster and faster as they're leaving, saying, yeah, did you remember what that guy did? Like, you'll see some videos on our YouTube where our guitar player will kick as he's playing songs, and he'll actually be circle pitting with his guitar while he's playing with the crowd. So we try to get interactive, with the crowd and make them just have as much fun as possible.
All right. Okay. Any last word for the fans, John?
We love you, and stay safe out there. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate your time. So I can have you on a show, Radio Bloodstream, and I wish the band Take, I wish you guys the best of luck to you can go out there and meet your fans again as soon as possible. I wish this everyone, because you guys need to go out there, and at the same time, whatever is, just join us on Radio Bloodstream. Any band, Take or any band, support them. Just buy merchandise. This is the time when you need to go search on a website, search on a Facebook, and definitely buy some stuff from them. Especially the fans. Fans listen. Who's listening? Band Take from Las Vegas. Make sure don't go yet, but in 5 minutes on website and take a look. If they have anything to. So we can buy directly from you, or you have a website, or you said something you have still in your home, so they have to get in touch with you and you will send them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. just get in touch with us.
Yeah, so just go on Facebook. Definitely you found John's contact, and get in touch, and he will send you some couple shirts or maybe CDs. All right. Thank you very much, John, and stay safe, and good luck to you all. All right. Cheers.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See ya. So there was a John from Las Vegas band called Take, and I'm sure I have couple songs in my playlist. You probably hear them before. If not, I will play them a little bit louder. And here is, I think now is the song which was mentioned before, and it's called Void.
Every broken home, every shake of the earth, every rumor of war points to the end. So high, I see you sit there, you think you'll never die. Feed off the poor, feed off the weak. You're nothing more than a heretic leech.
Okay, so there was a band Take from Las Vegas. We have a John on a Skype call today, and we live streamed this on Facebook page Radio Bloodstream as well. And this is not it for today, believe it or not. We will have another band. It's actually for UK time. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning, but the Pacific time is 6 o'clock afternoon. At a band, Killing Tyranny. Killing Tyranny will be with us live again on radiobloodstream.com, or you can watch us on Facebook page Radio Bloodstream. Okie. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will continue with the regular program on radiobloodstream.com. Make sure you check us on Facebook. If you like this program, give us a like. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay home, save lives, and I love you all. Peace out. See ya later.